No, no, it's not my first visit to Gdansk by any means. I think it's my maybe sixth or seventh visit to this fantastic city, or should I say these fantastic cities, because Gdansk, Sopot and Gdynia, I think of them as being three parts of the same place. And as usual, it's been an incredible experience. I'm unofficially or officially one of Gdansk's ambassadors, and really that's an honor for me, because I never stop speaking about this place when I'm traveling and back in the UK where I work. Everyone's heard of Gdansk, of course. When I was younger, it was on the news a lot at the time of Solidarity, so everyone knows that Gdansk is a city in Poland, and my mission is to persuade them that not only is it a famous city from events in the past, but that it's very much worth coming here to visit, and in particular coming here to visit for conferences, because this is one of the Polish cities that it really is well prepared to welcome conferences, small conferences like corporate events, but also large association events. It has a great track record. The women working in the Gdansk Convention Bureau, they are people with loads of energy, loads of creativity, and they're working incredibly effectively at little by little putting Gdansk on the map for not only national Polish conferences, but also for European and international conferences. The city is so stunningly beautiful in its own right, with the sea, the setting's incredible. But the location is great, right beside the Baltic Sea, with communications getting better and better. It's just getting so much easier to fly in, to fly out of Gdansk, which is something very important, of course, for professional conference organizers. So communications are good. The hotel stock improves practically every time I come here. There's a new hotel opening in one of the three cities, and that's got to be good news for conference organisers, because they like to have a choice of hotels. They like, if possible, for the delegates to be all together in the same hotel, and so that's something that I think is another huge asset for Gdansk, Sopot and Gdynia. The story here just gets better and better. Coming here this time on the plane, I flew via Munich. There are direct flights from London, but I flew from London to Munich and then Munich to Gdansk, just for a change. And my plane from Munich to Gdansk was full of European Union people coming here for a big conference to discuss European Union funds, and I just wasn't surprised anymore that they should have chosen Gdansk as the city to have this conference. Of course, now is the beginning of the Polish presidency of the EU, and I think there'll be all over Poland a lot of meetings of European Union officials, but I was delighted that the first one I should come across should be right here in Gdansk. And for many conferences, I'm sure it's the delegates' first time in Gdansk, because international conferences bring people from all over Europe and all over the world. And I think anyone coming to Gdansk for a conference is going to be instantly impressed by the city itself, by the partnership that goes on, where the Convention Bureau, the hotels, the transport companies are all working together to make their events a success. That's something that meeting planners do like to see, and I can reassure anybody that coming here to Gdansk, they'll find that things work well, there's great cooperation, great imagination and resourcefulness on the part of professionalism. The solidarity story happening right here, and that's a very positive theme for any city. Solidarity for us, from outside Poland at the time, where the whole Lech Walesa story was on our television screens. For us, that story represented a struggle for freedom, for liberty, and that's for any city going to be a great brand to have. And I think that that's something no other Polish city or no other city that I know in Europe can point to and say we are the cradle of freedom. So the story started here, everyone knows it, and I think that by attending a conference in Gdansk, a lot of people will be very happy that at last they have a positive reason to come to Gdansk and visit it. And I'm perfectly sure that having visited Gdansk for a conference, many people will decide to come right back for a longer holiday with their friends, with their family, and so it's no surprise to me that people enjoy coming to Gdansk.